Dan Moskal here, and we are doing a WordPress tutorial. We're going to go through the process of adding an email marketing sign-up form to your website, just like this. As a side note, we just wrote a third book, and we want to say thank you for all the support to all our friends, and give you a free copy of give you a free copy of our new book, Email Marketing That Works, so you don't have to. This is our third book, and we want to give you a free copy for that's by visiting danmoskaluniversity.com. So what we're going to do sorry about that. What we're going to do is we're going to look at the Genesis simple hooks, and we're also going to look at the widgets in order to put in a web form just like this, a web form, sign up form. And let me go ahead and show you one of the one of the things we have on ours. We have this Facebook registration enabled. So when people visit the website, they can just scroll down and they can click a button. Makes it easier for them to sign up for our list, and it seems to convert a little bit better from our testing thus far. We'll keep you updated with that if you subscribe to our channel. So let's go ahead and go into our WordPress dashboard. We went ahead and took this just off briefly because we're going to place it. What we want to do is we're going to place it below these related articles, or somewhere in here above this gray box is what we want to do. And there's a few ways you can do this. One way is through the widget interface, and I think you're probably pretty familiar with that. You know, appearance widgets, and then you can just add. Here, I'll just go through it real quick. I think it's a HTML or just a text widget rather, and you can just place it. In fact, we're going to go ahead and try putting this email form right here, and we'll see how it looks. Whoops. This is how easy it is to put the form in. You just get that code and then paste it in, but I want to actually put it in a specific spot and kind of walk you through just a couple of the different ways. So this says after the post. This is using the Genesis frameworks with the 1140 theme, and we changed it recently here. You can customize these and should. So that looks terrible, don't you think? Having all that black background. We could go in and change our template, but we're going to just put our web form in a different place because we don't want that black background either way. We'd rather it show up really below or before this line. So we're going to just click delete, or you can just grab it and rip it off. Then we're going to go down. There's more ways we can do this, but we're going to go ahead and start with our simple hooks. Simple hooks is a one of the better ways, and I think one of the more professional looking ways to display advertisements and put in sign up forms and stuff. And this is a cool thing. You can get the hook guide here, and you can see the markup, and this will show you exactly. You'll see here in just a second, but you see these little words. Trust me, it looks a lot more complicated than it is. I promise. It's very simple when it shows up right, or if we can put it in there. I know we can. I know there's a few ways we can. I think it'd probably be a before our comments simple hook. We'll try that, and if that doesn't work, then we will do another way. So here's ways, you can see you can put things before your post. This is how we have the header, this advertisement in at the top. We have that put in that way, and a few other things in here along with our comments. So after the post, we're gonna we'll do before our comments. Let's see where this shows up. And if you have your super cache enabled, make sure you disable it even temporarily. And that's, I like the WP super cache, but make sure you turn that off. Otherwise you might have some delay in seeing these updates. So that still shows up too low. So let's try another way, and this is actually a little bit better because it'll show you one other way. Quick Adsense is a pretty good plugin. And here's what we really can do. We can mess around with these simple hooks, and that's probably what we'll do. But just for the sake of this video, I'm going to go ahead and show you this last way and then finish off. But Quick Adsense is a free plugin that you can get, and then if you see here, you can assign the advertisements or whatever you want to show, whether it's a sign up form or whatever, beginning of the post, middle of the post, end of your posts, after paragraphs. There's all sorts of easy to figure out features, so I'm not going to talk too much about that. Instead, we're just going to put this in. So this is, yeah, we'll just show it to you. We're not going to leave it here. We're going to actually go back to the simple hooks. But just so you can see, we'll go ahead and center it to the right, and then hopefully that'll just kind of set it off because the other one's set on the left. Did I forget to click save? Oh, I didn't assign it, I'm sorry. So we're going to assign 2, and oops. Actually, we're going to, sorry, we're just going to put this underneath the AdSense ad. That's what I was trying to do. I just kind of spaced briefly. So we're going to go down and save, and now we'll see it because the first ads widget, you assign it by each one of these boxes, and you can obviously put more than one thing in the box because we currently have the AdSense advertisement right there in the box, and we also will now have our email form in that same box. You see it's displayed underneath it. And you know what, here's another, this is the last thing, I apologize, but we're not even going to change it. We're just going to make our web form wider, because we can go back to the design and just pull it out like this. This is using Aweber. There's other services, but I like Aweber. They give you a way too to test all these web forms to see what's converting best for you, which is really helpful. So you can see the width up here, 491. See if we can get that on 565. Let's see if this fits. So we can just click save right there. Now watch, this is going to update for us over here. You don't even have to do anything. We don't have to touch any codes or any of that. So that looks good. I'm going to go in though, and I want to separate the Google ad from the sign up form a little bit, I believe, but you see how, let's look at it in Safari real quick. I don't know why that was playing. So that looks a lot better right there. We just have it as one line, and it might even look better if we put it above the advertisement. I think we'll test that and experiment with it and find out what the best place is. You got to experiment with this stuff, especially toy around, especially within WordPress and within email marketing. But there's some real easy things, and I'd like to show you kind of the ins and outs and what I've learned since 2006 about email marketing, and share my most recent book, Email Marketing That Works So You Don't Have To, with you for free. We are really thankful and very appreciative of all the support we've gotten. We have written 2 other books, SEO Training Manual and How to Create a Website Easy Button, and have seen them do very well. So we want to say thank you, and just visit danmoscolauniversity.com to sign up for our free email list newsletter, and we are going to send that over to you. And Have a great day. Please leave a comment below, like this video, and share it with your friends, family, and colleagues. Thanks for watching. Look forward to talking to you soon.